Good morning, sons and daughters of the Most High. This is Chukwemeka again with the Igbo Hebrews. Children of God, as you all know, what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it forever. One day, I will come to the conclusion that I've given brothers and sisters enough information to make us understand and make us believe that we are truly the children of the biblical Jacob, and to guide our steps back to return to the Most High of Majesty. And when that is done, I'll conclude that my work here is done and I'll wrap it up. But before then, I'll try to give brothers and sisters as much information as we can, so that anybody cannot reasonably begin to doubt the information we've posted. That is why some of you may know that I am writing a small book, an ebook actually. I don't want to publish it in print. I want it to be an electronic book, a small, really about 50 to 70 pages, to kind of summarize what this channel has been about, to summarize the proof that we are the children of the Most High, the message that was given to me by the Most High of Majesty to deliver to his people, to summarize it, so that brothers and sisters will have a very concise document that details this. So that book is almost ready now. Actually, a friend of mine is reviewing it professionally, and when that is done, it will be made available to brothers and sisters. But today, brothers and sisters, the message I have today is actually very important. I want to explain the 12 tribes in Igboland. I know the deception we've had from time immemorial is that for those Westerners that are willing to concede that Igbos are actually children of Jacob, all they will say is that we are of the tribe of Gad, that Igbos are of the tribe of Gad. And even in that tribe of Gad, they will say that Igbos are not only the tribe of God, that even people in Ghana, there's one guy I saw on the internet that was saying that if people in Ghana are also tribe of God, people in Germany are also tribe of God, including the Igbos. What does the Igbos have in common with people in Ghana or people in Germany? Nothing. But he is saying that we are all from the same tribe of God. They are not even willing to apportion to us the entire tribe of God. They are even dividing it, even that God. They are not giving us everything. This is all deception, brothers and sisters, and I keep saying this. These people are trying to water down our identity. That's just what it is. They are trying to water down our identity. I did a video some time ago to explain why I believe that the Igbos are the only surviving children of Jacob. Wherever the Igbos may find themselves, whether they've been sold to slavery, whether they're in diaspora, whether they're in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, because there are Igbos that are not Nigerian tribes. There are other Igbos in different countries as well. These are the children of Jacob. That's what they are. So today, brothers and sisters, I'm going to explain the 12 tribes in Igboland today. I'm going to show you where the 12 tribes ended up in Igboland, the 12 of them. So that people, those of you who say that Igbos are just God or Igbos are just Judah or Igbos, you will see today that that's not correct. The 12 tribes, they are here in Igboland. From the very first video I did, I explained that that's the way it is. They are all here in Igboland. Okay, children of God, what are we looking at? We are looking at the map of Nigeria. This map shows the different tribes in Nigeria. Again, this is not all the tribes. There are over 250 tribes in Nigeria. But this map is an approximation of the tribes in Nigeria. And as you can see, the Igbo tribe is just about here. This is where we are. This is our own nook in the planet. Now, to zoom into this Igbo tribe alone, yeah, so this is the same map of Igbo communities all over. In this video today, I'll explain where the 12 tribes have fallen into. Now, if you read the book by Dr. Elizabeth Issachar, titled The Igbo People and the Europeans, this particular book right here, in that book, she mentioned that the pattern of migration and settlement in Igbo land is in an anti-clockwise manner. And when I read that, I felt really happy, because I'm always happy when things come together. When I was doing this research myself independently, even before I read that book, I came to that conclusion. An anti-clockwise pattern of migration was the conclusion I came to. And it's exciting to see that someone else who wrote a book, not from a religious perspective, the book was written for a European audience. It was a secular book, but she came to that same conclusion. What that means is that the people who settled in Igboland, right here is the River Niger. If you can see it here, this is the River Niger. So settlement in Igboland was from the River Niger. And people who settled, the first settlers settled here, the next ones moved, settled, the next ones came and they settled in this anti-clockwise manner. Just like this. That's how they settled in Igboland. So how does that fit to biblical occurrence? You see, we know that the Northern Kingdom were the first to leave the Middle East and come to Africa. In Igboland, in this area where you see the first settlers in Igboland, that's where you see people from the Northern Kingdom. And in this axis, where you see the later settlers in Igboland, that's where you see people from the Southern Kingdom. The Southern Kingdom is made up of the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and some Simeon. And you are going to see them here in this axis. Meanwhile, this other northern tribe, the remaining 10 tribes, you're going to see them here in this area. That's how it fits. So if you're studying Igboland from a secular perspective, or you're studying it from a religious perspective, everything comes together. It's very exciting, brothers and sisters, just to see this. That's one of the preamble. The next one is this. Anybody who is an Igbo person will understand this. In Igboland, we have a number of villages. We have hundreds of villages, towns, and communities. Most villages that live next door neighbors to each other may not have the same dialect. They may not even have the same custom. Their languages will be completely different. I've said it. I'm from Anambra State. Right here in Anambra State, we have a community that's called Abagana in Anambra State. If you come to Abagana, right, just across the road is another village called Ifitedunu, and also another village called Ugbo. These communities are just stone throw from each other. They are just next door neighbors, but their dialect is very different. This is how it is in Igboland. The fact that you have next door neighbors does not mean that they have the same customs. They're very different. It's the same thing almost every part of Igboland you go to. In Oka, for instance, 5 minutes away from Oka, you get a village called Ugwoba. And then if you go towards the west, you get another village called Amansi and Ebenebe. These villages are just within 10 or 20 minutes, you can drive around all these villages I mentioned. But their languages and dialects differ. This tells you that you are dealing with different tribes in Igboland. That's how the difference is in Igboland, and any Igbo person will understand it. That shows that we originally come from different tribes. So that's something I want to explain for those who do not understand Igboland, so that you understand how the distribution of people. The fact that people live next door to each other does not mean that they are from the same place. This is important to understanding the video we're going to explain today. So let's get into the explanation, brothers and sisters. Let's talk about the 12 tribes. Okay, children of God, let's start with the tribe of Gad. The tribe of Gad, according to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 33, would be the leaders, the head of the Hebrews in later days. Now, that's Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 20. Now, brothers and sisters, if you read the book of Genesis chapter 46 in verse 16, the sons of Gad were mentioned. 3 of the sons of Gad can be identified today in Igboland. One of them is called Irrit. Genesis chapter 46 verse 16, the son of God is called Irrit. Now, in Anambra State, in this area, we have a community that's called Aguleri. Aguleri means namesake of Irrit. We also have another community that's called Oreri. We have another community, Oreri community here. And we have the Nri community. These are all descendants of Irrit in Igboland. Another child of God that is mentioned in the book of Genesis chapter 46 verse 16 is Aleri. That's the last son of God. In Anambra State, we have a community that is called Umuleri. Umuleri means Umu Aleri, children of Aleri. Right here in Anambra State, as the first settlers in Igboland, these communities still exist. Okay, now another son of God is called Arudi. This name is usually abbreviated as Aro. In Igbo communities, we have a number of Aros all over Igbo community. Right here in Abia State, we have a community called Aro Chukwu. You can see it right here. We have another community called Aro Ndizo in Idato local government in Imo State. These are all children of God. Okay, that's for the tribe of God. Now let's go to the next one, the tribe of Levi. The tribe of Levi, brothers and sisters, in the Bible, the tribe of Levi had no settlement of their own. They settled with the rest of other tribes in their different communities. That is what the Bible stated clearly. Okay, what that means is that every community have a Levitical tribe in them. Okay, please bear that in mind. Now, in the biblical days, the children of Levi were the writers. They were the people that kept the manuscripts, the documents, and everything of the Hebrews in those days, and they were called the Ivrit. Okay, they were called Ivrit, children of Levi, who the custodians of the documents of the tabernacle of the scriptures in those days were called Ivrit, and they settled in different tribes among the Hebrews, where they are. You can see them in the tribe of Gad, in the tribe of Dan, the tribe of Asher, the tribe of Judah, all over. They settled with the different tribes in their own localities, and they were called Ivrit. You can see this in the Strong's Concordance and in every scriptural documentation. It's actually not in the Bible, this Ivrit, but it's in every scriptural documentation. That's the name the children of Levi were called, the Ivrit. Brothers and sisters, today, if we go back to the map of Igboland, there are in every Igbo communities, we have a particular village that is called Ivite. Almost every Igbo community have an Ivite. There's an Ivite here in Oka called Ivite Oka. There's Ivite in Neri. There's Ivite here in Okigwe. There's Ivite all over the place. There's Ivite in Dunu Kofia called Ivite Dunu. There's Ivite in Nanka. There's Ivite in Imo State, Obwari. There's all over Igbo land. Every community have an Ivite village. This is what the children of Levi were called, the Ivrit. This is Ivite in Igbo land. And you see them in every village, every community. This is not even saying every state. Every community have their own Ivite. These are children of Levi. Anybody that is from an Ivite, you have to take your identity. You are a son of Levi. Another proof of that is, brothers and sisters, is that in those days and even till today, the people of Ivite are known to have the spiritual powers that the children of Levi possess in the Bible. The people of Ivite are the healers. They are the shamans, the healers, the magicians, or whatever you call them, the doctors of those days. If you are sick, let's say you have you've taken poison or anything, it's the people of Ivite that usually cure this thing. This is the same power that the Levitical priests have in the Bible. And they were called Ivrit, which of course the modern Hebrew translation is Ivrit, but in actuality it is Ivite. The people of Ivite today still have these powers, even for weather manipulation. For instance, if you don't want rain to fall, you have an occasion going on, you don't want rain to fall on that occasion, people of Ivite in every community are known to be able to do this. Okay, These are the children of Levi, the tribe of Levi, present in every Igbo village. Don't believe it when they tell you that Igbo is only God. No. The children of Levi, the Ivrit people, are present in every Igbo village. These are the children of Levi. Now, brothers and sisters, everybody from Ivrit is a child of Levi, but not every Levite is an Ivrit person. If you look at the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 6 verse 2, you see that one of the children of Levi is called Issachar. In the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 6 verse 2. Brothers and sisters, if you come to Ebonyi State, over here, there is a community that is called Issachar in Ebonyi State. It's present in Igboland today. Now, brothers and sisters, let's go to the tribe of Joseph. This is actually very important because it is just the way it is in the Bible. You will see it in Igboland today. The tribe of Joseph. The tribe of Joseph is made up of two tribes. The two sons of Joseph, the tribe of Ephraim and Manasseh. These are brothers. They are known as brothers. Today, if brothers and sisters, if you go to the Bible, in the book of Joshua, chapter 16, verse 2, you will know that one of the communities that the children of Joseph settled in is called Archie. Okay, today, if you come to Igboland, we have communities that is known as Archie, and you have communities that are also known as brothers of Archie. That's how you know the children of Jacob have brothers. The brothers are, as in Ephraim and Manasseh, the brotherhood is retained in the name. If you go to Enugu State, there is a community that is known as Archie. If you come to Anambra State, there is a community that is known as Umunachi. Umunachi means Umunachi, the brothers of Archie. We also have another Archie community, I think is Ezinachi in Imo State. You have another community that is called Nachi in Enugu State. These are all Archie communities entrenched in their names. Remember, the children of Jacob bear the name of their communities. They retain the name of their communities. And as you see it in the Bible, Archie, the children of Joseph, you still have them here, the two brothers right here in Igboland today, mostly in the northern part, Anambra and Enugu State. Okay, now the next tribe we will talk about is the tribe of Zebulun. The tribe of Zebulun from the northern kingdom. Brothers and sisters, in Igboland, there's something we call Nze and Ozo. These are used to denote elders. The tribe of Zebulun, brothers and sisters, is what you call the Ozubolo in Anambra State, Ozo Obolo, and Nze Ubolo. We have another one called Nze Ubolo. That is basically the tribe of Zebulun are the Ubulu tribes. We have Ozo Ubolo in Anambra State, and you have Nze Ubolo communities in Delta State. These are communities like Ubuluku in Delta State. We also have another Ubulu community in Ebonyi State. These are all children of Zebulun scattered in Igboland today. It is from the word Nze Ubolo that you get the word Zebulun. Okay, we have Nze Ubulu tribes in Delta States, we have Ozo Ubulu in Anambra State, and we have another Ubulu tribes in Ebonyi State. And I believe there are other Ubulus, but these are just the ones I know. These are from the tribe of Zebulun. Okay, now brothers and sisters, I've mentioned 4 tribes in the northern kingdom. Let's go over to the southern kingdom. Let's talk about the tribe of Judah. Okay, now we've mentioned 4 tribes that are in Igboland, and they'll tell you Igbo is just God. Let's go to the tribe of Judah. Brothers and sisters, if you remember what I said earlier, I said there's an anti-clockwise pattern of migration in Igboland. So the tribe of Judah and Benjamin that were the last to leave the Middle East, you will see them in this axis because they were the last to get here. Now, in the book of First Chronicle chapter 3 verse 10, you hear one of the child of Judah is called Abia. Abia is a very important word in Igboland. It's actually a word that used to rile up people. If you listen to a lot of Igbo songs, you'll be hearing the word Abia in it. But in Igboland, there is a state, a complete state, that is called Abia State, the entire state. In this Abia State is right here. This is what you call Abia State. You will see a concentration of the tribes of Judah. People from Abia State are mostly from the tribe of Judah and Benjamin. Let me prove it to you. First of all, their name is called Abia. You have Abia in Abia communities. You have Abia in Ohafia. That's the name of the village. You have Umuabia village. This Umuabia means children of Abia. This tells you that the Abia is an individual for him to have children. These are communities in Igboland here in Abia State. Okay. In the book of First Chronicle chapter 3 verse 10 again, the son of Abia is called Asa. Still in Imo State, in Abia State, brothers and sisters, there are communities that are called Asa. We have an Asa village in Abia State. We have another village that's called Asa Umuteke, all in Abia State. These are children of Judah. But they will tell you that Igbo is just God. Then if you don't study who you are, brothers and sisters, they will deceive you right in front of your nose. Igbo people carry the Bible up and down every day. They don't see their communities in them. They will tell you that Igbo is just God. Meanwhile, Igbo is filled with all the tribes. So you have this. You also in the book of First Chronicle chapter 4 verse 32, there's a community in the children of Judah that is called Itim. Brothers and sisters, you will see the people of Item, they are in Abia State today. They're somewhere here. The people of Item, they are still in Abia State today. In the book of Matthew chapter 1 verse 10, another child of Judah is called Ammon. Brothers and sisters, we have an Ammon community in Abriba, also in Abia State. The name of the community is called Ammon, is there in Abriba today. And also, there are so many tribes of Judah that I don't even want to start mentioning them. The people of Abia State, they are the latest to get to Igboland. So they still retain a lot of the biblical customs in Abia State. For this, I will recommend brothers and sisters to go and read the book of Professor Alezi. Professor Alezi is, I think, from Abia State, so he mentioned these communities clearly. Because there are so many other communities that I don't know. There are a lot of communities that have biblical names in Abia State. These are all children of Judah. Now, the tribe of Benjamin, brothers and sisters, let's go to the tribe of Benjamin. The tribe of Benjamin is in the southern kingdom with the tribe of Judah. They live together in the southern kingdom. Today, you will see the tribe of Benjamin living together with the children of Judah in Abia State today. Let's go. Brothers and sisters, if you go to the book of First Chronicle chapter 8 verse 7, there is a child of Benjamin that is called Ahia. Brothers and sisters, the capital of Abia State is called Umuahia. Umuahia means children of Ahia. This is mentioned in the Bible, First Chronicle chapter 8 verse 7, as a child of Benjamin. You have, what are the odds, brothers and sisters? Then you have the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, living together in Igboland. Okay. Now, if you go to the book of First Samuel chapter 9 verse 1, the prophet Samuel, his real name is Shemaiah. First Shemaiah chapter 9 verse 1. If you go there, you see another child of Benjamin that is called Afia. Afia is his name. In Abia State, we have another community that's called Ohafia. Ohafia means people of Afia. If you read that book of Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 9 verse 1, Afia is known as a great warrior. People of Ohafia are known for their gallantry. These are children of Afia mentioned in the Bible. Ohafia is not Ohafia. Oha means people. So Ohafia means people of Afia. These names are still there, and it is in Abia State. The Bible tells you that the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin live together. In Igboland today, you see the tribe of Judah in Abia, and the people of Abia, and the people of Benjamin, the people of Umuahi, and the people of Ohafia living together in what we call Abia State. What are the odds, brothers and sisters? Okay, that's it for the Southern Kingdom. Now let's go back. Let's go to the tribe of Asher. The tribe of Asher is actually very important, brothers and sisters, because when I had this revelation from the Most High of who the children of Asher are today in Igboland, I was shocked to my bone marrows. Okay, before we go to the book of to the people that the Asher tribe, let's read about Asher in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 33. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 33, brothers and sisters, verse 24 is the prophecy that Moses had of the tribe of Asher. Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 24, he said, and of Asher he said, let Asher be blessed with children, let him be acceptable to his brethren, and let him dip his foot in oil. Okay, now let's go back to the map of Igboland. The part of Igboland, brothers and sisters, that is dipped in oil is where we call the Ikwere area. The Ikwere tribe in Igboland is this area. This area is right there in the Niger Delta. This area is known as Ikwere people. Ikwere people, brothers and sisters, are the tribe of Asher. Let me prove it to you. I'll use 2 Bible verses to prove it to you today. The people of Ikwere are the tribe of Asher. Let me prove it to you. If you go back to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 33, Deuteronomy chapter 33, it says, and of Asher he said, let Asher be blessed with children, let him be acceptable to his brethren. This is very important. Anybody who is an Igbo person will know that there is an issue of acceptability between the Ikwere people and the Igbo people and the rest of the Igbo people. The Ikweres are known Igbos, but they have, after the Nigerian Civil War, some prominent Ikweres actually denied their Igbo heritage, and some prominent Igbos denied that the Ikweres are Igbos. The Bible mentioned that there will be an issue of acceptability between the tribe of Asher and the rest of his brethren. And today you have the Ikwere people having issue of acceptability. So one denying that the other one is Hebrew or not. It exists in Ikwere today. For instance, if you come to Ikwere land, if you come to a place like Port Harcourt, they have gone ahead and changed the name of their communities to remove the Igbo effect. You have a community that is known as Obi Igbo in Port Harcourt. That name has changed to Oyibo. They allowed someone that is not even an Igbo person to change their name. This is an issue of acceptability mentioned in the Bible. We have communities like Umu Okoro, who is the children of Okoro in Port Harcourt. It has changed to Rumu Okoro. And or if you come to Port Harcourt, you see all those Rumu, which does not mean anything. These things were changed to remove the Igbo-ness from them. That's that issue of acceptability that the Bible mentioned. Now, the second Bible verse that I'll use to prove that the people of Ikwere are children of Asher. If you come to Ikwere land today, what is the most popular name in Ikwere? Anybody who is from Nigeria will tell you that the most popular name in Ikwere is called Amadi. In fact, it is usually people from Ikwere and some people from Imo State and maybe Abia State, but many people from Imo and Ikwere area that bear the name Amadi. Other Igbos rarely bear the name. Personally, I've not seen any other person for any other part of Igboland that bear the name Amadi. Brothers and sisters, if we go to the book of Joshua chapter 19 verse 26, you will know that the children of Asher, one of the villages they settled in is called Ahmad. The children of Asher settled in a community that is called Ahmad. It's from there that they get the name Amadi. Amadi actually means man of the land. That land is called Ahmad, where the children of Asher settled. The Ikwere people, brothers and sisters, are the children of Asher, and I've given you 2 Bible verses to prove it today. Deuteronomy chapter 33 mentioned that they will dip their foot in oil. The Ikwere people, almost every part of Ikwere has oil. there's oil in almost every community in Ikore today. Number two, the Bible also mentioned in Deuteronomy 33 that the tribe of Asher will have an issue of acceptability with the rest of the Hebrews. Today, the Ikore people have acceptability issues with the rest of the Igbos. And not only that, you see the community that they settled in, the children of Asher settled in a community called Ahmad, and the Ikore people bear the name Ahmadi to this very day. That is the tribe of Asher for you, brothers and sisters. But they will tell you that Igbo people are just God. And when you realize that you cannot identify yourself with God, you give up the whole thing. That is how they water down our identity. Okay, now the last tribe I'll mention here will be the tribe of Issachar. Yes, the tribe of Issachar. They are here in Igboland. Okay, if you go and look at that ridiculous 12 tribe chart that they mentioned, they say the Mexicans are Issachar because they take a nap. No, the Mexicans are Mexicans. They take a nap because they are Spanish people. Okay, anyway, the tribe of Issachar. Let me show you the tribe of Issachar today in the Bible, in Igboland. If you read the book of First Chronicle chapter 7, it mentions the tribe of Issachar. Brothers and sisters, if you one of the sons, a lot of the children of Issachar is called Uzi. In the tribe of Issachar, the First Chronicle chapter 7, one of the children of, not one, there are a number of children of Issachar that is called Uzi. Brothers and sisters, if you come to Imo State today in a Delta North local government, there's a community called Uzi. It's still there. So we have these communities. How many tribes have I mentioned, brothers and sisters? I've mentioned 8 tribes. In the next part, I'll complete the remaining 4 tribes because this is still an ongoing work in progress for me. But right here, I've shown you 8 tribes, and I've not even touched the hinterland of Igbo, if Igbo land. I've not even touched Enugu State completely. Right here, I've shown you 8 tribes in Igbo land, but they will tell you that Igbo is just God. World-class deception, brothers and sisters. Don't fall for it. Now, a lot of people will say, okay, what about the other ones, the other people mentioned in the Bible? You see, brothers and sisters, when people migrate from the Middle East all the way to Africa, a lot of them will not survive. If you don't believe me, you and your family should walk. Don't enter a vehicle, don't enter a plane. Walk from Igboland to Israel and see how many people that will remain alive. That's why I say that the Igbos are the remnants of the people who survived. When we migrated from the Middle East to here, a lot of us died. The Igbos you see today are the remnants. We are just what's left of it. Okay, so brothers and sisters, I wanted to point this out. There are also so many other similarities, like so many Igbo names you will see in the Bible. I don't even want to go into that. In fact, for you to you will be shocked with some similarities, the names, Igbo names you see in the Bible. For instance, names like Aziza. Aziza is an Igbo name. You will see that in the book of Ezra chapter 10 verse 27. Okay, so brothers and sisters, if you want to really, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. If you want to really understand the Igbo names as they are in the Bible, I'll recommend you go and see this video by Bishop Okwi. Bishop Okwi has done a very excellent research on Igbo names in the Bible. However, I must warn you, Bishop Okwi is one of those who believe that we are Jews. If you've been seeing my videos, that is a clear-cut deception that we've been deceived. We now know better. We are not Jews. We are the true Hebrews. We are the real deal. And our identity has been stolen by those who claim to be children of Jacob. In conclusion, children of God, at the end of the day, this message is for the children of Jacob. It's a call to action for the Igbos to stand up wherever they are and reclaim their identity. And it's also a call for action for those who are interested in knowing the truth about the Bible to return to the worship of the God of the Bible, whether they are Igbos or not. Okay, now a lot of people may not understand this, especially those who are not Igbos, but I'm very confident that any Igbo person who understands Igbo culture will believe this information that I'm providing here. And at the end of the day, those people who have been able to identify their tribe, their biblical tribe, at the end of the day, it's left to them to stand up and reclaim their identity. Now, how do we reclaim our identity? The identity that has been stolen from us. For those of you who were able to identify your tribe here, you have to reclaim it. If, for instance, your child asks you, what does Levi look like? Who is Levi? Don't go and show him one Igbo man with long beard. Take a picture of your grandfather and tell your child, this is what Levi looks like. This is what Judah looks like. This is what Benjamin looks like. Show your children the correct picture of their ancestors. Brothers and sisters, I sincerely wish we will get to a level where we will be able to publish our own children's book with our own images and not the images that the heathens have replaced our scriptures with. I wish we will get to a level where we'll begin to publish things like that. And I do hope brothers and sisters will be activated into doing this. Publish scriptural book with the true identity of the Igbo people, depicting us that we are truly the children of Jacob. This is how we claim our identity. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Our identity is our identity. If we tell people that we are the children of Jacob and they feel jealous or they feel like hating us, it doesn't matter. Most of them already hate us, so it doesn't change anything. We have to reclaim our identity, and more importantly, brothers and sisters, importantly, we have to return to the worship of our God. It's left for us to stand up and reclaim our God, to come back to the worship of our God, to say goodbye to these pagan religions of Christianity, Judaism, and idolatry that we practice here, but to return to the worship of the true God of the Bible. It's left for us to do that. It's important that you stand up and reclaim your identity and return to the God of your ancestors. We have to stand up and take what is ours. It has been stolen from us for too long. And for those people who believe my message, for those people who actually see it as a springboard to do their own research and to look into the issue themselves, for those who return to the worship of the Most High based on the information that is being provided here, on their behalf, I thank and bless the name of the Most High. May the name of the Most High be praised. Selah.